Hello everybody, this is Toxic20. Welcome to the new year 2012. Happy New Year everybody. This is my first recording of the year 2012 and I tell you boys and girls, we're gonna have so much fun in the upcoming month. Not only, but also because there's gonna be a lot of new games out there, and starting on February I'm gonna be playing a lot more. So let's start with Monkey Island Special Edition 2, or as I would like to call it, Chuck's Revenge Monkey Island 2. We're just gonna hop into a new game, shall we?
Well, Guybrush-Threepwood, you do turn up in the strangest places.
Hi, Elaine. Do you think you could help me out?
How did you get into this mess?
It's kind of a long story.
Oh, that's okay. I've got time.
Well, it all started on Scab Island. Some of my admiring fans had pressured me into telling my LeChuck evaporating story once again.
Deep in the Caribbean, Scab Island.
Kind of looks like Monkey Island, not a bit different more.
So I bust into the church and say, "Now you're in for it, you bilious bag of barnacle bait." And then LeChuck cries, "Guybrush, have mercy! I can't take it anymore!"
I think I know how he must have felt.
Yeah, if I hear this story one more time, I'm gonna be crying myself.
Don't you have any new stories?
Well, actually, that's why I'm here on Scab Island. I'm on a whole new adventure.
Growing a mustache?
No, bigger than that.
A beard?
No, I'm in search of treasure. The biggest treasure of them all. A treasure so valuable and so well hidden that it haunts the dreams of every pirate on the seas.
You mean
Big Whoop?
Yeah,
None
big whoa,
other.
want to fight
And
about it?
why'd you come here? There's no treasure on Scab Island.
Well, I didn't know that before. Now I'm trying to charter a ship and look someplace else. When I return, I'll have riches galore and a whole new story.
Or you'll have died trying.
either way, we won't have to hear about LeChuck anymore.
Well then, if you don't want to hear my stories, I'm gonna go somewhere else.
Ha! Those guys wouldn't know a good story even if they paid $50 for it. When I find Big Whoop, I'll become a legend among pirates for generations to come. I can only charter a ship and get off this stinking island.
Well, that's gonna need some money for us. So, yeah. Part 1, the Largo Embargo. I like the press that the G just make down there. Alrighty, loading screen. We got bunches of money, and you can also try and activate the audio commentary. I'm just going to show you how it works.
Oh, we're going into Woodtick. Don't go on that bridge.
Tim Schafer and anyways, something like that. I don't activate it because yeah, we want to play the game. So what we do is pick up
Oops.
the sign.
I think I broke the sign.
Yeah, we did. Now, let's go over the bridge, shall we? Oh no.
Where do you think you're going, fancy pants? You ain't from these parts, are you? This is a toll bridge. You gotta pay.
Okay.
Is this some sort of bribe situation?
No, more like extortion. Here, allow me to demonstrate.
Hey! Hey!
Help!
Let me down!
Please!
Scream as loud as you want. There's no police on Scab Island.
Oh, because I'm the police.
Then who keeps up the law and maintains order?
I'm the only law on this island.
Whoa!
Hey, you're loaded. This is my lucky night. Remember, wherever you go, on sea or on land, you can't ever hide from Lago Ligre.
Well, is that so? Let's see how we can deal with that asshole.
Tough town. I guess I should have got those traveler's checks.
You sure should have. There's a frog. Well, let's go into not this one, but this one.
Hello?
Excuse me.
Oh, yes. Hi there. Can I help you?
Yep.
Hi, I'm Guybrush-Threepwood, LeChuck busting stud.
Stud.
Uh-huh.
You seem to be very eager to know anything about me.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Do you know where Big
Excuse
Whoop
me,
is?
do you know anything about Big Whoop?
Uh-oh, who sent you here? I should warn you, I'm heavily armed.
Freelancer.
Nobody sent me. I'm freelance.
You better not try for my files. All my research on Big Whoop is in there.
Are you looking for Big Whoop too?
Well, I haven't really been able to find out much hard information. What do you know about it?
A lot.
I know I'm looking for it, and that's about it.
You mean you never heard of the 4 men who buried it?
Nope.
No. Tell me all about it.
Well, all anyone knows for sure is that there was a shipwreck. The merchant vessel Elaine went down in a terrible storm.
Elaine?
Only 4 crew members survived. They washed up on a remote deserted island. Some say its name was Inky Island, but I don't believe that.
Well, why don't you believe it?
Because there's no such island. Anyway, that's where they supposedly found Big Whoop.
But what is Big Whoop?
Whatever it was so wonderful, or so horrible, that they never wanted anyone else to find it. So, they took the map they made of the island and split it up among the 4 of them, and they all went their separate ways.
Wow.
Story.
That's some story.
Of course, it could just be an old legend, but if I could just see the map of that island, I bet I could recognize the shape of the land and track it down myself.
You?
Did I mention that I'm Guybrush, the LeChuck-busting stud?
So I've heard.
Yep. So, what you have to do, you have to wait till he's taken down the monocle, and you have to pick it up. Damn, I was too slow. Let's try again. Come on. Rub your eyes. Thank you. Because
Hey.
then...
Where's my monocle? I can't see a thing without my monocle.
Yep. Let's see.
Where is that thing?
Pick up a piece of
I
paper
swear I
right there.
put it right here.
Because if you don't, you're not able to pick that up. Anyway, let's see where we're gonna go next. I think we should go down here. Let's talk to the barkeeper and order a drink, like milk in a
Excuse
dirty
me.
glass.
Yeah, boy?
Grog, please. Shaken, not stirred.
Maybe you'd like a Shirley Temple instead.
I'm old enough. Look at my beard.
Ha! That's the oldest trick in the book. Tell you what, I'll let you have some near grog. Doesn't have any alcohol in it, but it's just as nasty smelling and foul tasting as that stuff grown-ups drink.
Right on.
Oh, wait, what am I saying? I just sold the last of it to Kate. Sorry.
Rats.
Of course, if you have some ID.
I must have left my ID in my other pants.
You'll have to do better than that. No ID, no service. It's the law. And let's just say I want to keep on the good side of it.
That
Why?
sucks.
Because the law around here isn't the law at all. It's Largo. You know, I can mix any drink there is, make anything you could name, but I can't make the one thing that could really do this island some good.
What's that?
A voodoo doll of Largo LeGrand. You there! Uh-oh. Give me my usual, and put it in a real glass.
Ugh, spit.
Fork over the dough or you'll be serving Bloody Marys for a week. From your nose. That's all I have. Well, you better have more tomorrow, or we might have to move this dump to a new location. Like, say, the bottom of the ocean.
Wow, that dude is evil. Really evil.
Boy, you just gave him all your money?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, seems like it. So, let's use the paper with the dripping on the wall.
Yuck.
You might ask, why do we need that? Well, to be honest, I'm not gonna tell you now. But, I'm gonna tell you soon enough. So, what up next? I think, something that I didn't realize was that there's a window you can climb in, and you can get into the kitchen, which you usually can't. So, yeah. Look. Let's pick up the knife and get out of here. So this is the other side of the bar. Yeah, I think that should be it. Let's go to the ship here and see what we can stir up here. The bar is, by the way, called Bloody Lip. Let's talk to those guys, the men with low morals.
Yoo-hoo.
What is it?
Long time no see.
Do we know you?
Sure.
I'm Guybrush, the man who rid the world of LeChuck.
Sure you are.
No, really.
Why did you wake us up, Gorbush?
Gorbush.
What are you guys doing up there?
We're performing.
That's
What?
right. Performing.
That's what we do for a living now.
You see, after our circus failed, we started a pirate catering business on nearby Fat Island.
The sacking lunch. It was quite lucrative.
Why aren't you still doing that?
The governor of the island made us an offer we, couldn't refuse. So, we sold him the business.
Okay.
Yeah?
We sank the money into one of those newfangled glass-bottom boats
We wanted to take passengers on sightseeing trips.
and search for a place called Drinky Island in our spare time.
Boy, did we ever want to get there.
Aside from the obvious reason, we had inside information that Drinky was in fact the resting place of the legendary treasure of Big Whoop.
Want to fight about it?
Big whoop? I'm looking for that too.
Well, I hope your luck is better than ours.
You see, we got a bit of a raw deal on the boat.
Seems the salesman didn't have any glass for the bottom, so he just left a gaping hole there.
By the time we noticed, we were taking on water, fast.
Too
We ended up
fast.
stranded on a tiny desert island.
When did we get to the performing part?
We met a philosopher on the island, and he told us something which changed our lives.
That would
That
be.
you're a pack of loonies?
He told us that all the world is a stage and that we are merely players. So,
Uh-huh.
we became performance artists. In our current work, we portray man's response to global environmental issues of a changing world.
What happened to your leg?
It happened during a performance.
When he lost the leg, Frank was brilliantly showing the inseparability of the path man walks from the food chain.
The symbolism of the cheese was essential. You know,
Was
this
it?
leg is looking sort of dingy. Would you get some polish over at the woodsmiths and polish it for me?
Sure.
Thanks. Here's some money for the polish.
Thanks.
How come you have to perform on that ledge?
To show the precarious nature of the situation. So to speak.
Right, right.
The fat one doesn't talk much, doesn't he?
I think you're overlooking the potential symbolism to be gained by your closeness to the earth.
But,
All right, you got us. We're really up here because...
well, we're afraid to come down.
What?
Why?
What's the word for it, Frank?
Terraformophobia?
It's the opposite of acrophobia. Something like orcophobia.
Or something.
Sounds more like workophobia to me.
Say what you will, we're not coming down.
Okay.
See you later.
We can scarcely contain our anticipation.
Wow. Low life, I say. So, let's pick up the bucket.
Hey, leave that alone.
No, is that your bucket?
Sorry, is this your bucket?
Well, no.
So you won't mind if I take it?
I guess not.
So, thank you very much. Anyway, let's go to the woodsmith. No, probably let's go before we go to the woodsmith. We'll just go to the hotel. Why do we want to do that? Well, because there's something that we could stir up. We can use the knife with a rope, so the alligator or whatever it is just gonna
Hey,
scram.
how'd old Peg Biter get loose?
I'd better go catch him before he catches somebody else.
Well, let's pick up something in the bowl.
Cheese squigglies. One of my
Cheese
favorites.
squiggle. Yeah. And we can also look at the guest registry.
Only one guest.
And which would be?
Only one guest.
Alright, so we'll have to find out ourselves. It's Largo Legrand's. What we have to only do is pick up the toupee and leave very quickly, because he might come back and then he's gonna whoop our ass. Whoop ass? No, I can't do it. I can't pull it off. But well. Anyhow, so I think we can explore the world a bit more, since we basically covered everything here with the exception of the woodsmith. Let's talk to him.
Yeah?
Let's see. Could have said wood polish.
Could I buy some wood polish?
That's 1 piece of 8.
Yep.
Anything else?
Nope. That's it. Thanks.
I'd just like to browse, thanks.
Okay. But don't touch anything.
Well, of course I don't. This is natural. What we need is the hammer, but we can't take it right now. So, before we do anything else, we need to explore the world a bit more. And one of that is going down the path and finally getting the map. So we are here, basically. And there's a swamp. There's a cemetery, graveyard. There's a peninsula where we can hire the boat. And a beach. And what we have to do first is go to the swamp. Yeah. Let's use the bucket of mud with the
A
swamp.
whole bucket of mud. And it's mine. All mine.
Yay! Now we unlocked some concept art. We use the coffin and swim about to the International House of Mojo. Why, you ask? Remember the time where the bartender said we need this stupid voodoo figure to get rid of Largo Legrand? Well, who else would be suitable for producing such a voodoo doll than the mysterious voodoo lady that we actually encountered in number 1? So first of all, let's pick up the string
I'll just
here.
take a little.
We'll need that later in the game. And move right about there.
Guybrush Threepwood. It's
Yeah.
been a long time since you last came to see me.
That is right.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Ah, we often forget those who help us most.
We do?
It was I who told you how to do away with LeChuck. I told you where to find the voodoo anti-root and how to turn it into the powerful ghost-dissolving potion you needed.
Oh, yeah, now I remember.
Wow. So,
I'd like to have my fortune read.
I see a hard road for you, Guybrush.
What, hard wood?
Things didn't
Okay.
get easy for you when you defeated LeChuck, did they? People only wanted more. You had to keep proving yourself over and over. The pressure kept mounting until you lost it all. Your fame, your fortune, the one you love.
Okay, that's enough. How's business?
Very good. Many hexes this week. Saved many people from the evil eye. Made many pieces of 8. Although Largo took most of them.
wow, she's getting bullied too.
Tell me about this Largo guy.
He's a weak little man who bullies this whole island around. Most people are afraid of him because he was once LeChuck's right-hand man.
Yeah, but LeChuck's history. I got rid of him myself.
True evil can never be destroyed completely.
Like
You
Sauron.
will see.
Or Saruman.
Why don't
Well,
you just put a
Saruman
curse
was
on
killed.
Largo?
I've tried. My most powerful magic lies in voodoo dolls. But to make an effective doll, I need some items